What is up, everyone? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 back-to-back battles. I'm sorry about no video from yesterday. It was due to the fact that I was very frustrated yesterday playing Battle Spot. I lost 10 games in a row on one of my all carts. Just didn't have the best luck yesterday. Like, I actually got really unlucky yesterday. A bunch of 10% chances, a bunch of crits. It was pretty frustrating to play, and I really didn't feel like recording in a day where it was like just a lot of unfortunate RNG against me. We're going against Summer from New York, and I actually think this is the opponent that I played in the finals of the last Premier Challenge I went to. So we got Summer, who's more of a unexperienced player, but she did get second at her first Premier Challenge in the New York region, which is very difficult. So this should be a good battle. We're going to see the Muck, the Garchomp, the Kartana, Gyarados, Tapu Koko, and Pheromosa. So, very interesting team. I think Drifblim is the call here. Drifblim is definitely the call here. With that Tapu Fini, it's probably Scarf Garchomp. So, yeah, I definitely know. Because that Scarf Garchomp, if you did not see that stream match, blew my mind. I actually was going to upload yesterday. When I tried to upload yesterday. But the audio quality that I was trying to get from the stream was just so bad. I think I'll try again, but yeah, it wasn't that great. And I want Gyarados Arcanine in the back because I have Wall Charge for that Gyarados. So let's see what Summer leads here. It's going to be very interesting to see. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting battle. It's going to be a rematch actually, but we got a bunch of different teams here. I'm guessing she's still the Scarf Garchomp, to be honest, with the Gyarados. That was part of her original team, and the Muck was definitely part of her original team. We're going to see Muck Pheromosa actually. That's perfect for me, actually, because now I can go into my Drifblim Tapu Fini, and I could just go for the Acrobatics into the Pheromosa turn 1 and switch on to Garchomp. I think it's a very safe play as long as I knock out the Pheromosa with the Acrobatics, which I should be able to. Pheromosa might protect or just go for the Poison Jab, however. But she might switch into Tapu Koko and just go for an attack. So I think the best place is actually go into Garchomp and Tailwind in case that Tapu Koko does want to come out. Because I could definitely see Tapu Koko switching out for the Pheromosa, trying to eat the Acrobatics. But a double into Drifblim, I guess wouldn't be so bad, to be honest. I just wanted to save play. We're going to see the Pheromosa does withdraw here and does go into the Gyarados, actually. Not something I was anticipating. So that is fine because I do carry Rock Slide on my Garchomp, and the Swagger with that Rock Slide is going to do a massive amount to my opponent's team. Of course, Tapu Koko could be one of those Pokemon lurking in the back, but I think it would be Garchomp, to be honest, as Tailwind does come out from my Drifblim. And let's see, is it a Poison Jab into the Fini slot? It's going to be that knockoff, and since we already consumed our seed, not going to do too much to the Drifblim. But she's still running the Poison Touch Muck. That's a bit unfortunate for me. Very unfortunate. But here, I think I can go for a Swagger into my Garchomp and Rock Slide. I don't see anything other than the Tapu Koko switching in. But that would rely on 50-50s. And I'm very sure that she would have brought Garchomp as her last Pokemon, to be honest. Because I think she knows how much I hate Garchomp. And I'm very sure it's in the back. So gonna go for the Swagger Rock Slide play. Unfortunately, that Poison is gonna matter because it might put me in a Shadow Sneak range. No, I don't think it puts me in Shadow Sneak range this turn, but it might next turn. So that's very worrisome for me. Let's see. The Pheromosa could be annoying in the problem too, but we kept our Tapu Fini healthy to wall the Pheromosa, but can't wall Pheromosa plus the Garchomp. So we're gonna see Shadow Sneak. That should knock me out at this range. Yeah, I do live, and we are able to Swagger. We do connect with our Garchomp. That's very nice, and Rock Slide should be able to pick up a KO on the Gyarados if we connect. So hopefully we do connect. Yes, nice. And we're going to get a powerful Rock Slide off, and it doesn't actually knock out the Gyarados. Not something I was anticipating. And an Ice Fang is going to come out, but I will survive this Ice Fang. Yeah, but barely. I don't like how much I barely hung on. Okay, Drifblim, please go down here to the Poison. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Because now I can go out into my Arcanine and just click Tectonic Rage into the Muck. And with that Intimidate, I will be able to survive the Shadow Sneak. So I don't think this is a bad turn at all. And I do carry a Wall Charge on my Arcanine, but I think I'll just go for the Flare Blitz since Gyarados should be in range of the Flare Blitz right here. So Tectonic Rage, very safe. Shadow Sneak should not be able to knock out my bulky Garchomp with an Intimidate up. I'll just go for the Flare Blitz and a Tectonic Rage. That should be able to knock out the Muck, even if it goes for the Protect this turn. We have one more turn of Tailwind. So this is going to be very interesting. I also wonder what she's going to lock herself into. This is going to be a very interesting last game. I definitely don't think Tapu Koko's in the back though. But if it is Tapu Koko, it could be annoying. Gyarados is going to protect here, stall out. And I'm guessing Muck is going to attempt to protect here as well. It is going to be that protect coming out from the Muck. Completely fine. As I will be able to knock out the Muck here with that Tectonic Rage. And it will be able to KO the Muck. So I'm actually really wondering because I don't know if Rock Slide, if that's just a bulky Gyarados or if it's a roll on Gyarados, because I feel like every time I go for a +2 Rock Slide, it just does not knock out Gyarados. So I don't know if it's a bulky Gyarados. I gotta figure that out. I really need to check that damage calc. As we do get the KO on the Muck through that Protect, and as you can see, +2 Garchomp. Why you love it so much. Goodbye Muck, and we do Flare Blitz into that Gyarados slot, and we'll see what my opponent brings as the last Pokemon. So, let's see, is it Garchomp, Garchomp's going to be very annoying if it is the last Pokemon. It's going to be the Pheromosa coming back in, so I don't know if she's trying to make a defensive play here or not. If it's safe place just to Flare Blitz the Gyarados and a Rock Slide, I think, because it will knock out both Pheromosa plus the Gyarados, and it catches any Pokemon on the switch-in. This is going to be very interesting how the last few turns play out, especially what Pokemon she has in the back. That's going to be a really big question to this end game. But it can't be Z-move Pheromosa, so I wonder if it's a Focus Sash, if it's a Banded variant, a Life Orb variant. The Z-move was on Gyarados the last time I played it. We're going to see Gyarados withdraw, and Garchomp is going to be that last Pokemon, so she has kept that very beautiful play, as Pheromosa actually protects. Ooh, very solid plays. So, I don't know, because I would have brought out Garchomp earlier in the match if I had it. Alright, we get the Rock Slide. I should have just Earthquaked with my gut, because that would have been the most solid plays. Flare Blitz into that Garchomp does a solid amount, actually. Since she's probably Scarf Garchomp, I'm expecting probably Pheromosa to withdraw here and go out into Gyarados in an Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is actually go out into my Tapu Fini right here and just protect my Garchomp, because I am expecting that Earthquake, and yeah, switch out into the Gyarados. So what this allows me to do with my bold Tapu Fini, I might be able to KO the Garchomp with the Moonblast. So that's what I'm going to try to aim for in this game. So let's see, I am going to retreat my Arcanine, go out into that Tapu Fini, and I still feel like it's going to be very hard to win this game. As we're going to take an Earthquake. I mean, we do have Leftovers Recovery, which is nice, but I have to hope she doesn't crit me or flinch me if she goes for the Waterfall. So we're going to see that Earthquake come out. It's going to do a lot of damage to my Pokemon. She crits me. That's bad. I might not be able to let the Hydro Vortex plus... Yeah, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Go for the Moonblast into the Garchomp, and I guess I have to hope for a double protect, I guess? Well, I was going to go for a double protect play either way, to be honest. It's the safest play. That crit might end up costing me any chance of winning this game, and I feel like I definitely had a chance. And I definitely feel she goes for the Hydro Vortex here. It's the safest play. We're going to see actually Garchomp switch out into that Pheromosa. So if I just Rock Slide there, I would have actually been in a fantastic position, but we'll see what this Gyarados goes for. If it targets my Garchomp, it does go down, so Moonblast into that Pheromosa is going to pick up the knockout. So she sacked the Pheromosa, which is interesting. Maybe feels like it wasn't a good roll. We're going to see that Hydro Vortex come out, and it will target down my Tapu Fini slot. So I'm guessing my opponent is trying to get into position. It's still interesting how this endgame plays out, but we'll see how much this Hydro Vortex does. It should do no more than 60, I think. Oh, into the Garchomp, actually. Rough Skin doesn't activate here, I believe, through the Z move. Yeah, it doesn't. As Garchomp does go down, I should just Rock Slide. That would have won me the game, actually. But, actually, won't that cost her the game? Now that I think about it. Because to send out Arcanine, I get the Intimidate off. I don't feel like my opponent has a solid way to stop this. as Garchomp is going to come out. Actually, when we played our set, she never went for Dragon Dance. And I'm not sure if she is carrying Dragon Dance on that Gyarados. And she might be afraid of the extreme speed, so I don't think she's going to set up here. So I'm just going to double protect, get some leftovers recovery, and scout with the Scarf Garchomp's going to lock herself into. Well, himself, but we're playing Summer, who is a girl. Let's see. This is still going to be a very close game. I wonder if she'll lock herself in a Poison Jab, because that might just help me in the end game, because she can't beat Arcanine. Well, she can, actually. This is still going to be tough. It depends on the speed of that Gyarados. I don't remember what the speed on my Arcanine is. But I would assume that's... I can't tell the damage on the Gyarados from the Ice Fang. It's either a low roll on Adamant or a higher roll... No, I think... No, it should be Adamant. It should be Adamant, right? I try to do the damage calc in my head, because I know I guarantee live... Okay, she just goes for Earthquake and Waterfall. So she locks herself into Earthquake. Hopefully she doesn't crit me again, because that's going to suck if it does. Get the leftovers. We're going to Moonblast the Garchomp and Wild Charge the Gyarados. Actually, Close Combat might have been able to knock out the Garchomp, since we're the offensive Life Orb Close Combat Adamant variant. So maybe... Well, either way, I still have to knock out the Garchomp. Garchomp's the thing that's doing the most damage here. And let's see if Arcanine's able to survive. He isn't intimidated. Well, the Garchomp is intimidated. Unfortunately, we're not able to live with the Arcanine. I'm just hoping Waterfall doesn't flinch me, because that's going to cost me the game. Oh, we're faster than the Gyarados. That's very interesting to note. We will get the Moonblast off. That should seal up the game, actually. We do get a crit on Garchomp. Doesn't matter. It's a 2 KO. It is Scarf Garchomp. And we're going to see the Ice Fang come out. Oh, she's hoping for the freeze. Crit? Okay, no freeze. Unless we speed tie. I'm not exactly sure if we do speed tie. Oh, this is... She could always crit Waterfall and then flinch me and then win the game. So let's see. That's a very slow Gyarados, though. I think it might have been supportive, actually. Yeah, it's very slow Gyarados. We are able to get a Moonblast off. That will be able to knock out the Gyarados, and that would be a good game to my opponent. So, good game to Summer. Her Twitter will be in the description down below. I'm going to try to find another game, but maintenance is most likely going to happen. I didn't expect... I was hoping the game would end a bit quicker, to be honest. So, I could have probably found another one. But if this is a short episode, maybe I'll just leave it as a 0.5 episode, an extra video with this team, and then play more. I don't know. I really don't like doing 0.5 episodes anymore. Then it's not really official. Let's see if we can actually find another battle. As I need to grab my charger. Yeah, maintenance is going on. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode. It's going to be a short episode today. Maintenance kind of screwing over my plans. I hate you, maintenance. But otherwise, I will see you around in another episode. You can follow Summer on her Twitter. She's an uprising player. I think she has the potential to do really well. But otherwise, I will see you around in another episode.